Hi, I thought of sharing with you this morning's class. Well, why not? Yeah. So just checking if people will be joining me. I thought of doing a general class for you. So it's always good to start finding a breath, you know, just its natural rhythm. You may place your hands in the Dhyana Mudra close to your hips. You may place them on top of your knees. And allow your breath to flow through the nostrils. Inspire the breath in. And feel the rising current move up to your forehead and across the temples, and then suspend at the top. And exhale, ease the breath down. And keep practicing this natural breath technique as I give you more, I say, ways to enjoy the experience. So the breath is rising, so you're going to feel the sensation from the core of the hips ascending through the spine. So it's ideal to lift the spine tall, but don't tighten. Just open naturally the chest and feel the lungs expand in all directions. And at the top of the breath, there's this light suspension. And when you release the breath out, really mindfully, like you want to cleanse your inner body of stagnation. And then the sound of the breath. So the inhalation has this light sound like the sa. And the moment of silence at the top. And the exhalation humming like the sound of the ha. And the inner sensations you feel when you breathe, the cooling breath piercing your sinuses. You can even lift the sensation up to your optic nerves, the muscles of the eyes. You may lift your eyebrows up to lightly massage the optic muscles. And the out breath, feel the air exiting your nostrils, warm and moist. And the relaxation of the eyes, the emptying of the body. And how's the texture of the breath? Keep practicing. So the inhalation is normally fluid, complete. And the exhalation, softening, relaxing. As you inspire the breath in, the inner body goes bright. And even the image of the breath, as you suspend your breath up, you can see radiance hovering behind your eyelids. If you are a high vibrational individual, you might notice or see, experience other things there. Lights, flashing lights, blinking lights. And as you exhale, like you're looking inside your heart, And the length of the breath. The length of the breath is complete, all the way up to the brim of your lungs. And the exhalation is normally longer. So experience that long emptying of the body. The length of the breath makes us light, open. And the exhalation, hugging, accessing the internal muscles inside, like the muscles move to the midline to lightly support and hug the spine. And then as you inspire the breath in, to make room for the breath rising through our spine, the internal body opens up. And even your eyes there, use the optic muscles to lift the sensation up to your brain. And exhale the breath out. Next time, we're going to allow the breath to really rise. Really breathe to your full potential, like you're prepared to say a long word, to buffer your lungs. And exhale out. We're going to chant the Om. Breathing in. You may release the remaining air out through the mouth and find your rhythm. Buffer your lungs. Keep practicing. You may lift your eyebrows up. Allow your lips to vibrate. Can we do one more? Just experience the brain. You may hear my voice echo inside your brain. Like suddenly this is openness. You know? And the senses have become sharper. You can hear tiny details around you, my voice, your breath, the sound of your home, outside, the little things, and even the subtle ones like crickets, ringing, lingering around your head. And let me bring you back to the body. Inhale, hands left over the head. You may look up and spread the fingers. On the exhalation, fold the elbows. You may lightly bow the head. Breathing in, you may lighten your knees and create a traction, draw the sensation up. And exhale, soften. The complete yogic breath from the tail to the brain. We breathe the energy up. And then from top to bottom, exhale the breath out. Find your rhythm now. As you inspire the breath in, really find your maximum. You may shift back to your sitting bones and create that lightness at the top of the breath. You may sway there. When you exhale, you may lightly loosen forward. 2 more times. Breathing in. Ascend the breath up. You may look up, spreading the hands, the fingers wide like rays of the sun. And exhale them down. All right, next time we're going to retain the breath for 8 seconds. Yeah, really breathe to the top of your lungs. All the way up. Stay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And exhale the breath out. Beautiful practice. Yeah? Roll the shoulders around. So that's our first spot. Yeah. We activate the dormant centers there in the brain, release stagnation in the throat, and travel the breath through the spine. And then just hug your chest. And then open, linking your hands behind your back to lightly lift your heart. All right, exhale, hugging the chest. Yeah, take the other arm on top. Then you might separate the shoulder blades there. You might move one side. And then the other one, like you want to pierce the breath to the back of your lungs. And then open apart. And lacing the hands and chest opens. Beautiful. All right, hand cross the legs and then give them a light wiggle. Yeah, keep going, now pointing and flexing. You might feel your joints quite sleepy after that long sitting practice. Just allow the joints to move. Good. All right, and then let's give them a light massage to the front and to the back. Feel free to bend the knees if you're lacking the flexibility. Massage your calves. Reach forward to your toes. You may lightly hold there and then just move into a mild sway. And then the hamstrings there, inside the legs. You may rub them around the knees. Good. Forward and backwards there. And then just breathe this one. Yeah, so you may breathe in as you shift forward. So you can adjust and exhale as you pull back. Well, good. And then moving your hips down outside to side too. So bend the knees there so you're supported. So crossing, open, and crossing. And this relaxes and warms the muscles of the buttocks there. Well, beautiful. All right, and from there, uncross the legs. Yeah, and we're practicing mostly flat now. But if you need that support, just keep them handy. Beautiful. All right, kneeling position. All right, hands about shoulder distance, knees about hip width distance apart. All right, inhale to lightly open the spine. And exhale the breath out. Let me side it out. Yeah? Unless I instruct you, just breathe through the nose. Yeah? But for this round, there, just releasing the tension, inhaling a light simhasa. 2 more times. Inhaling. One last time. Breathing in. Breathing out. Beautiful. All right. Tucking the toes. Yeah, spreading the hands there. And then lift the hips high. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then we stay there. Yeah. Breathing normally. Yeah. So you may do some facial stretching there, rubbing the tongue around the mouth. And you might rub the tongue behind the cheek, rub to the front and around. Yeah. And you may open the mouth really wide, like the mouth of the lions, and then crimping your face, yeah, crimping your eyes, squeezing them and opening, and then swallow to restore the mouth and the tongue and the throat, and you settle. Beautiful. All right. And then just walk the legs, bend and stretch the knee, and then just moving your hips the mild sway. All right. Yeah. We're stepping, yeah, the right foot through to the front between the hands. If you lack the mobility, you may help it with the hand forward. Alrighty. From there, adjust your foot right between the hands and the left heel flattens to an angle. And then take a nourishing breath in to open and exhale to soften. All right, we're opening sideways, yeah, the second warrior. So just bending the right knee over that foot and then eyes towards your right hand. And just steady the breath. Yeah, breathing in, establishing our body now. Exhaling. Inhale to lightly hang and loosen. Exhale, soften, relax. Good. Breathing in, stretch the right leg and then reach over and then bend the knee. And then we just circle around here, yeah, flowing the energy into circular motions. Inhale every time we rise and exhale to bend. Yeah, keep going. So I prepared just a simple mobility practice for you this morning. Yeah, nothing complicated, mostly breath, movement. All right, and then from there, opening that left knee, just roll this right hip inward. Now place the left forearm to your thigh and reach long to a side stretch. All right, and we stay. You may lightly arch there. You may lightly hang that shoulder and then loosen. All right, inhale to lightly arch the spine and exhale to soften your spine. Keep going, breathing in and breathing out. Oh, it feels good to breathe there. Yeah, mindful breathing is really essential. Huh? All right, from there, both hands on either side of the left foot and then square the right side. All right, let me angle so you can see. Inhale to lightly open and exhale, loosen. All right, from here, we're pressing both hands down and then step long behind you, down, facing down. And then just spread the legs, then stretch the knee, and then moving your hips to mild side to side. Beautiful. Good. And then from there, yeah, we are threading, yeah, the left knee through. So threading the left knee through between the hands. Yeah. And then keep your right leg open. A mild inhalation to lift the spine. And then you might shift to your left hip and then roll over your right hip. And then outwards, you can bend the knee there. And then inwards until you feel the openness of your hips and the low back. Yeah. Inhale to lightly open the spine. On the exhalation, fold over your left knee. All right, to adapt, you can bend that right leg. Yeah, so you can keep, yeah, your low back and then the hips there, especially if you're just beginning the practice and you're still lacking the flexibility, you're still building it up. Always this, yeah, a way to adapt. Right, and then here, allow your head to relax, and then you may apply the internalization as we inspire the breath in, like you're looking up between the eyebrows, behind your eyelids. You may suspend a moment or two inside, and exhale, you soften. One more breath, inhaling, exhaling, breathing in, breathing out. All right, and then from there, yeah, we're rising up. So just sitting both legs, yeah, and both hips, and then just move the mouths right there. Good. You might shake the leg, you might kick and stretch like this. All right. Next, we're twisting. All right. So the right leg folds inside under. Bring the left knee on top. All right. Inhale the right arm up and then hugging that knee and then twist away from me. All right. You might adjust the hips, so easy twist, yeah. And let the shoulders roll a few times there, up and around, and to make room for the spine to lightly open, and the chest and the lungs, yeah, to breathe fully. And stay. You may move the neck to mouth side to side too. Yeah. Through each inhalation, you're going to feel the lightness of the outer body, like it hangs, and there, make room for adjustment. And exhale to relax. And have a moment to feel the breath and encourage it to really go mindful, involving your brain. One of the two principles I've shared with you, the introduction, so maybe the sensation of the breath rising and the sound there and the exhalation, softening, humming. Beautiful. All right, we uncross. Yeah, uncrossing, untangle, and then just circle away from your knees and then back to the front of your practice space. Beautiful. And then just pedal the legs, bend and stretch the knee, and then moving your hips to mouth side to side. You might walk them. I'm going to shake the hands and settle. Good. All right, this time it's the lift foot. Yeah, up. Yeah. Help it if you need. Good. Yeah, adjust it between the hands and the back heel pressing down. All right, facing away from me. Second warrior, bending the left knee over the foot. Open the arms and then settle. So just do the basic shape of the position. That's where we start. Yeah, don't worry about the alignment of it. Yeah, there's nothing complicated in this practice. As long as you do the basic shape of the position, you're doing well. Yeah. What's important is the breath. Yeah, as you inspire the breath in, hang and loosen. And as you exhale, soften. All right. One more breath. Mindful here, like you're piercing your eyes. And then just exhale, soften the eyes. Right, and then we flow, breathing in, reach over. Exhale, bending over the knee. Keep going. Inhale to rise. You may look to your hands. Exhaling down. Inhale and open. Exhale and bending. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fall. One last time. Inhale to open. Right, and we're changing legs. So just pivoting. Lift hip inward. Right knee opens. Place your right forearm to your thigh. And stretch your left side trunk over the head. Right, and stay. Inhale. Lightly suspend. You might bend the arm there. Yeah, you might roll the shoulders there. You may release the stretch actually and just give the shoulder nice roll. Yeah, you might drop the hip lightly and then coil your left hip inward and then outward, inward. And then stay. Beautiful. All right, both hands on either side of the right foot and then squaring that left. All right, pressing the hands down and then step long behind you. All right, you can bend and stretch the knee here and then moving your hips to mouth sway. Beautiful. All right, just stay. All right, threading the right knee. Yeah, the knee closest to me through. Keeping that left leg open. All right, coil in and out of the hip. You may lift the knee, roll inward, roll outward. Right. And before you close the hips, inhale to open the spine up. On the exhalation, drop your body down. All right, and here you might gaze to the floor with your eyes closed maybe, and allow your breath to settle. There are positions where we're laying or facing prone, facing the earth, when the body is in the reverse position. Yeah. We encourage the lungs and to breathe more efficiently. And here, like the breath can freely pierce through the inner compartments, yeah, from the nostrils to the throat to the lungs, and even the abdomen, the hips. And then with your eyes lifting up here, you send the sensation up to the frontal part of the brain. It feels good. And when you exhale, this way you experience the softness. Yeah. So the breath becomes like your um, massaging element. Yeah. So the use of pressure of the breath to irrigate and then go through those inner pockets inside. And then release the whole air out, exhale. Beautiful. All right, to prepare your eyes, you must shift to your right hip. Give your legs a light wiggle in front of you. Yeah, point and flex, and then moving to mouth side to side there. And kick and release. Kick and release. Alrighty. All right. It's the left knee under this time. Right is on top. All right. Inhale the left arm up, and then hugging that knee. And you exhale. All right, and lightly turn to a mouth twist. So the aim of your practice, if you do it at home alone, now first center the brain, center the mind, and we've done that. Yeah, you may do that through chanting, watching your breath. Yeah. And after that, yeah, just awaken the spine. Yeah. And how do you do that? Move it in various directions. And this is the aim of our practice, this stage, particularly moving the spine in all direction. Here we're twisting. Right? Right. Uncross and pivot around, mobility, downward facing dog. And here, pedal the legs, bend and stretch the knee. Beautiful. Right foot again, through between the hands. Yep, right foot. And then the left heel down. All right, this time we're tracking to the front. Inhale, open. And exhale, settle. All right. If this is heavy for your breathing, you may place your hands, yeah, to the Anjali Mudra in front of your chest. Yeah. You choose. So you may place them here and to lightly open the chest up. Yeah. Or you may do, yeah, a couple of breaths with the arms reaching over the head. And then to your heart. You may feel this one actually. And then to your hips. Let's do that. Yeah, it feels good. Breathing in, breathing out, and then descend. Yeah, two more times. Breathing in. And as you exhale, let them fall and down. One more. Inhaling. Exhaling. All right. Yeah. Arms left. Place them down and then square that left hip. Yeah, may move forward and back. Yeah, just to restore the low back. All right, this time it's the left hand pressing under. Yeah, turn to a side press. To adapt, you can place your right foot in front and then swim the hand down. Down the dog. All right, pedal the legs. All right, from here, lift the left leg high to the back. Then bend and stretch the knee there. Coil in and out of the hip. All right, and we are threading the left knee through again. So like our first technique. All right, breathing in, breathing out. All right, you may move in and out of the hip now, and then settle once more. And just allow the head to relax there. The beauty of home practice is you can use everything or anything you can find at home. If this one is tight for your buttock, you can place a cushion there to support you. The block, you can bend the knee, many things. But don't let those limitations of the physical to get in the way. Okay, now from here, we're gonna do some power, right? Yeah, place your hands under the shoulders. Yeah, tucking your right foot. Inhale, push, bring your left knee with you, and step that leg back down. Well done. All right, and then just pedal, walk in, bend and stretch, and then moving to a bit of a side to side. All right, and then stay. All right, right foot again through, right foot. Okay, and then the left heel down. All right, open again, second warrior. Well, breathe. All right, straighten the right leg and reach over. All right, and then refold the right knee. Keep the right side long. Open again, arms. Reach lightly, you can. All right, this time we're gonna go deeper in a side stretch. All right, easy always. Yeah, forearm. Yeah, or place your hand to floor beside the foot, or you can grab hold of the ankle and stretch that left channel. Yeah, the side angle position. Yeah, make sure you're breathing, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. One last. Inhaling, you may look to your fingertips. All right, from here, both hands down, right toes or right foot turn inwards, and then you can just adjust to a comfortable distance. Yeah, shift forward to your toes and back to your heels, and you may give your knees some light stretching there. All right, wide-legged forward bend. Take a nourishing breath in to open, and then closing the body down and let the head fall. All right, forward bend is another um, position or technique, yeah, to move the spine, the hips. This opens the back of the body, good for nourishing the brain, especially if the head is lower than the heart. Yeah, massages the organs inside the core and the lower back. Breathe here. And just allow the exhalation to lightly create that gentle pressure, compression of the cranial cavity. Relax the forehead loose. Beautiful. All right, move away from the stretch. Inhaling. All right, and then twist again towards your right leg and then squaring the left. Okay, left hand is the pressing hand. Yeah, push through it. Circle away. Inhaling. Hand down. All right, lift the left leg high. Three-legged dog. Bend and stretch your knee. All right, this time the left foot steps through. All right, help it if you need. Yeah, like that. And then the right heel flattens. Exhale the body down. All right, scoop it up. Inhale. Exhale. First warrior position. All right. And now, really strictly, first warrior. Yeah, you can even just allow the elbows to fold, especially if you're nourishing some cardiorespiratory issues. You don't want to really extend the arms. Adapt. You can even just open them wide. Yeah, or hands to your chest, or place them on your hips. Yeah, and let's flow again. Inhaling. They may touch. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out, and in the process, what? We're opening our spine to an extension. Back bend, inhale. Exhale. Let's have two more. Yeah, inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, lifting. Right, and let them fall. Exhale, and then square your right. All right, as a square, shift forward and back. Because after standing, especially if the hips are not level, there might be some, yeah, I say innate movement of the hips. Yeah. So to restore, shift forward and back. All right, so the right hand is the pressing hand. Inhale, option is here. Yeah, and then circle around, place them on the ground, walk the legs, and the right leg rises up, and then here, bend and stretch the knee. You may coil in and out of the leg. Right knee, press through. Good. Inhale to open. Exhale to soften. Inhale to lift the spine. On the exhalation, fold your hips. Let the head relax and loosen. I intend to do maybe once per week of a live class with you. Yeah. It's good to have this, I say, real time experience. So I would be delighted to hear from you. Maybe let's do it like a regular meeting. Why not? Yeah. Okay. All right. Power. Yeah. Place some hands under the shoulders, tucking. Now, inhale, push, and step. All right. And pedal the legs, walking heels, bend and stretch. All right. Left foot. Yeah. Up. Right heel down. Open to the second warrior, and stay. Okay. Straighten just to create a space in my bend and stretch. Sometimes I coil in and out of the hip and then refold. Forearm, hand or ankle, yeah, and stretch your right side trunk and breathe. Right. If this is, if you know you can drop, but still you need more time, block. Yeah. Yeah. Make sure you're breathing here. Right? Every time you inhale, you might lightly loosen here. Exhale, you let them fall. Okay, one more. Okay, from here, both hands down, 10 toes face the same direction, forward and back. Yeah, just to loosen stagnation there. You might lightly wiggle. And before you close the spine, inhale to lightly open and let your hands adjust and the head fall. And exhale loosely. Hopefully, your body feels much open, lighter, and the mental faculties sharper. And most especially, there's this inspiration. It's really beautiful, yeah, to feel that inspiration again. So next time you look forward for the practice and the following practice until it becomes like a regular part of your life. Yeah? And inhale, open away from the hips. You may lightly shift forward and back. You may shake the hands there and then settle. All right, twisting our bodies again towards the left leg and square everything down. All right, this time both hands are pressing and long step behind you. All right, restoring now. Yeah, but before we do so, let's celebrate the strength. Inhale, come forward. Strong in your body here. Yeah, everyone is capable of pushing. You've been through worse. Yeah, 1002, 1. All right, you may drop the chaturanga, you may lower the knees and let go all the way down. Well, then you. So that's our strength part, mobility part. Restoring now. Right. Can we fold the left knee to the side? Yeah. You may place a cushion under your body to support. Yeah. Make your joints lighter. Left knee bends. Keep the right leg open behind you. And let the head fall to the side. You may move in and out of your left hip, right hip. And breathe. Each time you inhale, allow the breath to really go down. And then with your drawing up, Yes, you blend the forces. Yeah. Because when you practice the asana and the energy activation, so we produce, yeah, that extra, yeah, buffer of energy. We electrify, we magnetize our inner body, the soma, the cerebrospinal fluid, and the energy. This energy we produce in the practice is warm, yeah, but so potent, powerful. And then when we allow the breath, the passive grace of God to enter the body, and we blend them together, and this becomes our healing force, the life force, yeah, sustains us. And this is expressed really by the breath. But we have to do our share of building that fire. Yeah. So when we rest the body, we just breathe mindfully, and they will just blend together. Okay. You can bend your right leg there to massage the knee, circle around. You can turn the head if you need. All right, and from there, free, you might coil out and then back in, open, like you're turning a knob inside the hip, and then out. Okay, from there, level the hips. You might likely snake the spine forward and settle. All right, elbows under, a lazy spine stretch. Hmm. Let the exhalation weigh down to your hips. And that's why it's good to do this particular sequence with an elevation. You fold the blanket there. Okay, and from there, you can release the leg, the light wiggle, and we're pressing to kneel. So we just don't change right away. Yeah, just to restore the lower back, sitting back to our heels, and then moving to a mild, I say sway there, and curl the spine forward, and let the head fall closer to the earth. Just breathe here. Good. All right. Prepare. Inhale, shift forward to your hands. You might place that pillow under, your blanket under, tucking toes, downward facing dog. And then just drop here. Bend and stretch there. You may release the hands, the light wiggle. Okay, come forward again. Shoulders over the hands, strong in your body. Keep the head neutrally, passively looking down the floor. 1003, 2, 1. You may drop the knees or strong in your body as you lower and let go. Beautiful. All right. This time the right leg bends to the side. Keep the left hip open. You can crawl your left arm forward and then move in and out of the hip. Yeah, so the idea is to allow the pelvis to loosen lightly and let it fall to the side. Breathe. When you inspire the breath in, can you feel the rib cage expand in all directions, and even the back of your lungs slightly below them, the kidneys open. And as you exhale, let everything fall, relax and loosen. And you can bend the knee now to stretch the knee joint, swimming the leg, kicking, and circle around. And even the foot there, you may stretch your ankle, toes, point and flex. And just settle a moment
Sometimes it's good to relax the body, like you're contouring your body on that floor, like lying down over a soft cushion. And then from there, extend the leg. Yeah, move out of the stretch, and then back to the tummy, and then open. Coil in and out. Our hips move like that. Yeah, lightly wiggle. Okay, from there, level. Place your forearms down. Just adjust. And rub your spine forward. Adjust the leg, adjust the hips, and then you settle. Yeah, supported cobra position. Every time you inhale, you might lightly push away. On the exhalation, soften. Yeah. So we've done, accomplished. Yeah. The physical observances already. We've moved the spine, the flexion, twisting, side bending. What else? Back bend, this one. We practice sitting asana, which is powerful for opening and releasing stagnation in the hips. We flow the breath. Yeah. We vibrate the vocal cords. Yeah. There's only one thing more left. Yeah. And that's to channel the energy up to the brain. All right. All right. Releasing. You might lightly relax the head. All right. And press into kneel. And then rest the hips back. Curl the spine forward. Inhaling. On the exhalation, soften on the floor. Beautiful. Right, and shift forward. Uh, let's go downward facing dog, just to level the body. Then stretch and settle. Beautiful. Right, and just kneel, or you can cross and kneel through, and then sit back on the floor. Good. So you might close this practice with me, or after the session, you might lie down your shavasana and enjoy your available time to relax and calm the mind. And that's a good way for you to send the light, your breath up to the brain, the sensation there, and the energy. Or this technique of what? Lifting the eyebrows up. And notice how light the breath has become. Open the heart, allow it to shine forward. And exhale, relaxing the eyes. So picture your breath traveling. Visualization helps us ascend our power, this divine force. We harness, we blend, and we produce in the practice to nourish the heart, the brain, the mind, and let it out there, your energy, the spirit. Yeah. You may say your intention every time you inhale. I am. Exhale. Say your intention out there for yourself.
And let that intention suspend the moment inside the brain, expanding your awareness across the forehead. And then here, you might internally say your intention for your bubble, for the people around you, friends, family, colleagues, schoolmates, teachers. And exhale. And the last one, inhaling. And then mind to you, yeah, I wish you wellness, protection, security, abundance, health, love, peace, joy. Yeah, and may you send that to others too. Exhale. Beautiful. Right? Breathing in, arms left over the head. And exhale, let them relax. And find your rhythm. Breathing in, rise the breath up. And exhaling. Yeah, rise. Inhale, and you might look up, and this time, can we just stay?